And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for.
Hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. Lewis, why? Why do you have to play these things right at the beginning?
Certified lizard. 7 days a week. Wet ass lizard. Make that lizard game weak.
Hi, Hello, motherfucker. Hi, whoever else is here.
Yeah,
We're gonna let the wizard play, you know, because that's apparently what we do.
Wet ass lizard. Give me everything you got with this wet ass lizard. Beat it.
Are we done now? Are we done? Anyways, back on Intense's farm. Did this last night. Got kind of some stuff done. Didn't quite get done what I wanted to get done, so I figured had some time tonight, and I jumped back in and try to get these fields finished up. Try to get the silage going, get the cows fed, get them doing what they're supposed to be doing. So need a relaxing night of just harvesting some fields, and we'll see if we can't get them turned up. But we'll see what kind of time we have. I have no idea how late I'm going to actually stay up. That's the plan. Let's kick some music on. Maybe. Is it gonna work? There we go. All right. I'm good and I'm off today. You're actually off? You're not at work today? That's amazing. I thought all you did was work these days. Just me, or does the game sound a little louder than normal? Maybe it's just this machine. I drove it all night last night, it didn't seem that loud. I'm baking? What are you baking? And when am I getting mine? I haven't even figured out what we're going to do for dinner on Christmas yet. I should probably figure something out. It's going to be just me and the kids here. Got 3 fields of corn to cut, and then we got to get into, I think Mav planted like 4 wheat fields. I want to say over here. Not real sure why, what we're gonna do with it. We'll figure something out. I wanted to get all this corn done tonight, get that silage bunker filled up and compressed. It's the one remaining thing left to get the cows going. They're in the thing starving right now. Cows. Told Intense not to buy him because I didn't have any food for him. He didn't listen. He bought cows anyway, so now they're just starving. Which is a good thing about Farm Sim. The cows don't die. They just don't do anything. They just sit there and starve for years on end if you don't feed them. At the Costco for food we'll be watching later when I get home. Make sure you buy me something good. To answer that, I'm making a cake and some Grinch sugar cookies for work tomorrow. Gonna make Mab some more snickerdoodles too. It's good.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, Kevin. Come on, buddy. Prepping the 25-pound ham right now. Tell me you're not going to eat 25 pounds of ham by yourself. Also, why the fuck did I go to Costco? Dan, didn't we just have this conversation a couple days ago? You went to you went to the mall, of all places, like dumbass. I have 25 people over. Holy shit, that's a lot of people. That many people ever tried to come to my house at once, I would just move. That's too many people. I get the people like having all the family together and all. I couldn't do it. That's way over my limit. 25 people. Jesus Christ. I'd lose my mind. Power to you, though. I hope you enjoy it. Holidays always amuse me. All these people all get together and have dinner and do the gift thing and all that, and it's people that you literally will not see or hear from the rest of the year for the most part. I always find that amusing. We got our first official pager of the day. What's up, Wacky? I know I'm probably throwing people off. I don't generally stream on Tuesdays, but I got off work early today and I'm bored, so. Top of the evening. Something like that. Exactly the top of the evening. It's more like the middle of the evening. Maybe late evening. Oh, hi bot, bye bot. Gotta make sure we thank the Siri bot for his services. Guarantee most of you didn't even see that. We had a bot in there and the bot bashed it down quicker than you could even see. Only that thing worked on Kick. I did remember to push the green buttons today. We are live over on Kick as well. Not real sure why, but we're over there. Lapse in better judgment? Maybe. Maybe. I'm gonna try it for another week or two. Just to see if anything happens. So far, it hasn't really helped anything. The people that show up on Kick are the people that would already be on Twitch, so that's not really gaining me anything. And a bunch of bots. That's just annoying to go in and ban them, because we don't have a Siri bot over on Kick. Smack them down like it does over here. This trailer is really gonna fill up when I got half a damn line left. Son of a bitch. Yep, she's full. I fit through here? We're gonna find out. We can squeak between these two little trees here. Let me see, why? First of all, we gotta change to the trailer. Unload here, Control I. Alright. Remember what button unload the damn thing. Joey coming in with the 5-stream streak. What's up, buddy? Yes. Wait. Yes. What? Lapse in better judgment? Yeah. Well, I have a lot of those. In case you haven't noticed. Pretty much daily. Not much. Fixing to eat supper. Seems to be a common theme. Everybody's either cooking or baking or buying food. Look, hey, gotta unfold the pipe first. This button, right? Yeah, thought so. Try it again next week. I'm revoking your Baja Blast license for a day. I don't think he would survive. One field done. 3. Alright, these trees are entirely too close. My System of a Down could make a song where more than half of it's not actual words, and the words that are in it are completely nonsensical, and suddenly it's a hit. Such a weird band. Hi everyone, what's up Joey? How's it going, bud? How are you doing today? We are doing. I had a short day at work today, so had a little spare time, figured I'd get some farming done. We still got a little over a half day tomorrow to get through, and then off for 4 days? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I gotta work Monday, and then I'm off 6 more days after that. Monday's gonna suck. I'm not gonna want to go in. Off the next 2 days and back on Friday. Take it. Today went by fast. Yeah. I work for a business that, you know, our main customers are literally other businesses. Like, we pack private label for other sellers, and a lot of them are like off or slowed down, at least for the holidays. So our production has been way down. It's to the point, like, the last 2 days it got to be like 3/4 of the way through the day, and we're looking for stuff to do, and it's like, okay, at some point we're gonna run out of things to do. Let's just go home. Like, let's just bite the bullet, take a small day. And nobody argued with me. As soon as I said, well, let's go ahead and shut it down, and I didn't even get the full sentence out of my mouth, and they had their coats on and all the lights were off, I'm like, oh, I guess you guys are ready to go. Working retail sucks, especially when it's the holidays. Yeah, I know. I did it for almost 25 years, and I can definitely tell you that I very, very much appreciate not being in it anymore. One thing I don't miss. Just the chaos of the holidays is one big part of it, but then not being able to have a lot of time off for the holidays either. Like, you're just, you know, you might get Christmas off and then you're right back at it. They don't close. In the position that I was in for a good many years, I didn't even get Christmas off, even though they were closed. I was part of the transition crew that had to go in there Christmas night and tear it all down and get rid of it, you know. Oven's full, and 1 9x13 cake, and 3 trays with 8 cookies apiece on them. That's enough for me. What are you making for everybody else? Hi, bye, driving home now. Hi, bye. I thought you were only working. Well, yeah, I forgot time zone. It's only a little bit past 5. Okay, never mind. Evening, co-captain. What's going on, Mr. Shadow? How are you tonight? Finishing a few gift things quick, then heading out, so leaving now. Oh. So you're done with work, you're just doing other things. I see. Still have to do the snickerdoodles. Better not forget those. If those are for Mav, that's the most important thing. He'll yell at you if those aren't done. He had to come back to give me something? Whoa. Say no more, sir. Say no more. Just remember, Shadow, it's the thought that counts. What's that? Joey with the 5 bits in the combo thingy? That thing still freaks me out. It makes a really weird noise. When you guys start mashing that button, it makes a lot of weird noises. This is a thoughtful gift that I will use soon. Good. What is that? I love the number 3. Joey's on a 3-stream streak. Why do we love the number 3? Is there a story there I need to know? Thank you very much for this 3-stream streak, though. Appreciate it. I hear sirens outside my house. Something's on fire somewhere. In my life, I never really realized just how busy the volunteer fire department of a tiny little town is, but I now live 2 doors down from the fire department. They're constantly going somewhere.
Hello, motherfucker.
Oh, hello. Who's that? Darkwolf, what's up, buddy? Hey, Booger. With an exclamation point. You can't be that excited to see me. 3 minutes and I can pull the cookies out. I'm enjoying the play-by-play, Jenny. This is good. You should do one of those cooking streams that the people like to do. Set up a little camera in your kitchen and just, you know, let us all watch you make cookies. Let my phone finish type. Okay, that makes more sense. I'm like, surely he's not that excited. Just wait till I post pics. Won't do that. Why not? I would definitely tune in to watch you bake things. That could be your once a month stream for the month. Surprised I'm still awake. Slept for shit last night. Oh, you still all stuffed up, dude? I slept good for the small amount of time I didn't get to sleep till like almost 1 o'clock, and then the alarm went back off at 5. I was in a very, very deep sleep when that like one of those. You ever been so deep asleep that when the alarm goes off, you're just confused as fuck as to what it actually is? That's how my morning was. I woke up. I'm like, what? Who? What? Where? What's going on? Something on fire? What's happening? At the clock. Oh shit! It's 5. You would be, then you could see what I would be making if you ever come down here. Well, this is true. What year is it? Yeah. What? Yep. I can somewhat breathe now. Same. I didn't fall asleep till well after 1. Yeah, I got off of here, went upstairs. I was probably in bed by, I would say 11:30, 11:45 at the latest. Laid down and watched TV for a little bit and just couldn't pass out. Normally, as soon as I turn the TV on, I get to watch maybe 10 minutes and I'm done, but for some reason last night I just couldn't fall asleep. Have a great evening. Catch you later on. All right, Joey. Thanks for stopping by, dude. You enjoy the rest of your night. I think I'm just going to go empty this thing before I even start the next field. And then my alarm went off at 5:30. Sucks, doesn't it? One more day. One more day I got to do that. And a nice long weekend. I'm officially free until Monday. It's a good deal. Let's see if I can get this over here. Fill in this hole that Intense left in the back of this thing. Wait a minute, what's the... Wait, we gotta switch to the trailer now. Control I. Put the controls in this game. I think I got it stuck. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Fill in that little hole right there. Hey, Booger, what's up, Fluffy? How's it going? I got us Mission Barbecue for lunch, and then we fucked off playing bags for almost 2 hours, and I fucked off more doing my monthly safety training. Sounds like my day. I mean, we didn't... We had damn near nothing to do today, and most of yesterday also, honestly. I got it stuck. Come on, come on. There we go. That's crazy what happened at the nursing home. What happened at the nursing home? Sheppy escaped. Bristol, PA, a nursing home exploded? What the hell? How does that even happen? Didn't do anything from 12:30 to 2:30 when it was time for me to clean up and put my stuff away. I spent the first part of my day in my office just kind of dick around doing some file cleanup that I guess kind of sort of needed done, but not really. And then I got a couple orders, slapped them together real quick, even though they don't go out until the middle of next week, just because I was like that bored and like might as well get them done now. And then I got those done way too fast and realized there was literally nothing else to do. And I looked around at the people I was working with and they were long done. Like there was one guy that just had a broom in his hand and he was walking around the plant just like sweeping random spots for like 3 hours. I'm like, dude, I think you got it. I think it's clean. You can put the broom down now. I'm just trying to look busy. And it's like I said, I looked at them all. I said, well, once you guys start shutting down and I was going to tell them shut down the lights and whatnot, and I didn't even get the sentence out of my mouth, and they were like, had their coats on and ready to go. I'm like, okay, I guess it's time to go. We're leaving. Bye. They smelled gas and it exploded. Bucks County. That's like not that far from here. I guess the ad break came and went. We should do some chat fights, huh? I need a little buzzer that goes off or something to remind me of those. Buzz. I thought you were, you left because you were driving. You're not supposed to be here. Go pay attention to the road. Alright, lobby is open, guys. Exclamation point join. Get in the chat fight. Let's all beat the hell out of each other. Intense farted? Probably. You could make that statement literally any minute of any day, Mandy, and it would probably have at least a 50% chance of being true. We got 5 in here so far. That's all that's here. There's 6. Got Jenny, we got Wacky, we got Intense, Darkwolf, Fluffy, and Mav. Joey's jumping in there, making it 7. Who else is lurking out there? Exclamation point join, guys. I guess I'll jump in. At least make it an even number, right? So we got an even 8. Oh, Walker's jumping in at the very end there, making it 9. Anybody else lurking out there? Give it a couple more seconds. Can we make it 10? No? Yes? No? 3, 2, 1. Let's fight, guys. We got Jenny and Awker. We got me and Wacky. We got Joey and Intense for some reason really far away from everybody. Dark Wolf and Mav. And Fluffy standing over here staring at a tree. Looks like Dark Wolf knocked Mav out. Wacky Pie's gonna come over here and fight with Mandy. Dark Wolf's gonna fight with Awker. What happened? I'm down. Intense knocked out Joey. Looks like Jenny's on the ground. So we're gonna watch Wacky and Fluffy. We knocked out Wacky. Oh my god, where's she going? Wolf knocked out Awker. What's going on over here? Intense and Fluffy, with Dark Wolf waiting in the wings for the winner of that one. Fuck that tree, I agree. Fuck that tree. Wow, Fluffy put a hurting on Intense. Dark Wolf and Fluffy for the final fight. Even if you lose this fight, Mandy, I'm going to consider you a winner just because you knocked out Intense. But you knocked out Dark Wolf as well, coming out on top. Fluffy White Gold with the win. Good job. Let's hit the old play button, get the lobby back open. Exclamation point join, guys. Round 2. Let's see. I don't think Dan's here. Put that in the old Discord. Splinters in yet. Wow. That's a little graphic, but actually, yeah, I guess. Alright, we got 6 in here. We got 7 in here. Can we make it 8? Can we make it 9? Who are we missing? We're missing one person from the last time. Mav, where's Mav? Somebody go wake Mav up. Mav! I fell asleep between one fight to the next. What the hell? There he is. Alright. That brings us up to an even 8. Looks like the same 8 as last time. Intense, Wacky, Dark Wolf, Fluffy, Awker, Jenny, Joey, and Mav. He was pulling in. Oh. Let's go. We got Dark Wolf fighting Jenny. We got Joey fighting Wacky over here. We got Intense and Mav, and then Fluffy and Awker in the back there. See what we can't see. Looks like Dark Wolf's down, so Jenny's gonna go fight with Wacky over there. Joey's down. Fluffy just put a hurting on or no, Awker put a hurting on Fluffy. We got Wacky and Jenny going back and forth here, and then Awker and Mav. Oh, Wacky just put a hurting on Jenny. Mav just put a hurt. Nope, I'm sorry. Awker put a hurting on Mav. Mav's laying face down, struggling on the ground, and Wacky didn't have a chance on that one. Awker with the win. Better, you know what? I almost said that, and I bit my tongue. Thank you, Intense, for almost making me say it again. God damn it. Alright, let's get out of there. First win ever. Congratulations. Also, I don't feel like that's true. I feel like I've seen your name on there before. I would check the archives, but Dan deletes them every month, so... GG's, everyone. Which that just adds to our list of people with 1 win. It's been a mixed bag this month. Currently, Dark Wolf's in the lead with 4, but honestly, that could change in one night, you know? Somebody goes on a tear and they could take over the lead real quick. Just made all the kids dinner, and now I'm standing in the kitchen remembering I have to eat too. Well, yeah, that's usually a good idea. I understand, though. That was a problem when I was cooking at the bar. Like, you know, throughout the course of a night, you make dinner for a couple hundred people. And then once that's all over, you jump right into cleaning and closing down. And then next thing you know, you're shutting the lights off and it's 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. And it's like, well, shit, I forgot to feed my damn self. I'm starving. There were plenty of nights I sat at the bar and feasted on crackers because I didn't want to turn everything back on to make something. Very real thing among people that cook. Cook for everybody else and whoops, forgot to eat. That's not, nope, that's not the right way. How about you go the way I told you to go? Oh, that line was orange. Don't screw with me, Farm Sim. Just throw some nuggets into the air fryer. Hey, that always makes a good meal. I wouldn't even be mad about that. That's my dinner at least once or twice a week. Chicken nuggets, chicken tenders, popcorn chicken. Last time I went grocery shopping, they were out of the chicken tenders that I like, so I bought spicy chicken patties instead. Never thought the extra effort of having to get out bread to make a sandwich would be so hard, but it's a struggle. I had McDonald's for dinner tonight. Yesterday got all screwed up. Normally Monday's my McDonald's day, and I was craving it today, so I stopped on the way home. I gotta figure out dinner. Honestly, don't even want to cook with all the baking I'm doing. Yeah, you can do one or the other. I don't think I'd want to do both at the same time. Come on, go. When Sarah will be off, she went in 4 hours early to get done ASAP. That probably just means she's going to end up staying 4 hours later. In my experience, going in early doesn't always mean an early exit. Somehow you just find more to do. Maybe she's with the one coworker bestie that can knock shit out fast. Oh, that's good then. Between them both. These kind of people are rare to find. We'll see what happens. I mean, she's got good health. You should be good. Those are the people that make you cry when they leave. Been through that several times. We're at the point right now where we know we need to hire somebody, but we're kind of procrastinating on it because we've been through this game before. We know we're going to have to filter through at least 10 idiots before we find someone half decent. I don't want to deal with it. I'm at a point where I'd rather just do all the damn work myself, you know? Not to mention that as I get older and older, my patience wears thinner and thinner, and my filter breaks a little bit more. So I have a hard time not telling people what I think of them. A very hard time. I know when you hire new people and you're trying to train them, you're supposed to be nice to them for so long, but I struggle with that part. That's when we hired. I literally asked him 4 hours into his first day if he had the ability to read. Did you pass the 3rd grade? Can you read the words? Needless to say, he didn't last very long. Trained some dummies over the years. I've been through... I mean, you gotta remember, I worked at Walmart, so I've been through hundreds of them. But for some reason recently, it seems, you know, much less volume in the job that I'm in now, but they they seem to be getting dumber. I don't know how it's possible, but the general population is getting dumber literally by the day. Every couple years or so, I rewatch Idiocracy. And every time I rewatch it, I'm like, man, this ain't far from the truth. Another 20, 30 years and that movie might be incredibly accurate. Some kids don't even know the difference between a quarter and a nickel. Then we have one that literally thought the quarter was only 15 cents, not 25. Yeah. Yeah. I am not in the slightest bit surprised or amazed by anything that you just said there. I've seen it. I've experienced it. It's terrible. I think I'm stuck. Let me out. Oh yeah, I got it good and stuck this time. Son of a bitch. Come here. I've trained master techs that didn't know a wrench from a ratchet. That also makes sense. And they're in high school, but I don't think they teach them that in high school. Like my one kid managed to get into a class this year that's like it's some kind of like consumer household math or something like that, and they're actually like teaching them like not in depth but like a little bit about like just like taxes and counting money and, you know, balancing a checkbook, that kind of stuff. And like, well, this is the most awesome class ever because that's the kind of crap that they never taught kids in school. And I hope you're actually paying attention and learning something because, you know, as much time as you spend in school saying, when are we ever going to need this? Well, everything you're learning in that class, you're not going to actually need. So maybe pay attention. Like, that's amazing to me that they're teaching them that. Same goes for clocks. I get blank stares when I say 2:15. Yeah, that's just... I think analog clocks are going to be a thing of the past quicker than you might think. It's going to have to be digital or nobody will be able to read it. By the way, the DeLorean just dropped in Fortnite, likely in Rocket League now too. I have no interest in that. Intense already has his DeLorean in Rocket League, so... I learned change in elementary school, balancing checkbook and shit in high school. See, I don't remember them ever teaching that kind of shit in high school. That was the kind of shit that, like, when we got out, I'm like, okay, I need to, you know... Words that I can't even pronounce that I learned in algebra and geometry and whatnot, that I... Literally skills I've never in my 44 years on this planet ever used. Stuff like that you actually do on a daily basis... Nowhere to be found. I had to learn it on my own. It's been on Rocket League for like a week or two. I gotta be honest, I literally never ever look in the shop on Rocket League. I've got my car, I go in and I play. That's it. I have no interest in changing it, looking to see what they have in there. As far as Fortnite goes, I've kind of glanced at some of the stuff in there, but none of it really appealed to me. I don't even know who half of those people are. Mav wants the DeLorean, we'll go get it for him. We had elective classes we could take, but otherwise it wasn't required. Yeah, we had some elective classes that were kind of useful. I remember we had a cooking class that we had to take. It was only like one semester. It was very small, like 1 or 2 periods a week or something like that. But they taught us about, like, you know, measurements and stuff, you know, teaspoons to cups and et cetera, et cetera. I took a typing class in high school. Very, very, very basic computer science class in high school, but you gotta remember this was in 1998, so I'm sure none of it applies now. I got the DeLorean everywhere. Yeah, you're a little bit obsessed. It's okay. I believe it's only 7:15. It feels like it's later. Alright, this will be the last of the corn, I do believe. The game doesn't want to load the map. Oh, those fields are all going to need limed. That one needs... Every field needs limed. Great! I took all the typing, computer classes, cooking, baking, sewing because they were easy. Yep. I enjoyed the typing class. I don't even know if that's still a thing that they offer. I think kids are just born knowing how to type nowadays because they all have tablets and cell phones, but... Like, back then, when I took typing, I enjoyed that class. Like, it was... Because I, you know, wasn't very good at typing, and they teach you how to do it and whatnot, and it was like... It was like a challenge, you know. Every week you'd go in and you had to type these certain things, and they would time you, and they would tell you how many words a minute you could type. And the better you got at it, the higher the number would get. It was a fun little challenge. So there were generally more girls than boys in those classes? Yeah, that's why you take the cooking and sewing classes. Remember that I used to be able to type about 165 words per minute? I can't remember what my highest was. I don't think it was that high. I know it was well over 100. I'm gonna say like 130, 140 probably. If you remember, that used to be like an in-demand skill, you know, and you would see jobs hiring for like, you know, a secretary or whatnot. Must be able to type at least 60 to 100 words a minute or whatever. I honestly haven't heard anything like that in a long time. I don't know if that's still a requirement or they just expect people to be able to type. Damn it, got this fucking thing stuck again. Probably not supposed to drive this thing over the mound, but... Now you have AI to help you? Yeah, true. You can't type 4 words per minute. I knew somebody was going to say something eventually. Here's the thing. He can type a lot of words per minute. It's just none of those words will make sense. That's the problem. Just trying to get this last little tiny bit out of this trailer. Come on, let me do it. Switching to Wi-Fi at home, the delay. Ah. God damn it. There we go. That got it all out. Also, my typing is way worse on my phone than a keyboard usually. Well, yeah, because the buttons on a phone are real tiny and we've all got fat fingers. I hate trying to do crap on my phone. I really do. Like, you can do damn near anything on a phone these days, but honestly, if I've got the option, I will wait until I get home on my PC and do it on, you know what I mean? Do it on the big screen. Alright, let's drop that. We'll leave that there. That looks like a good parking space for it. Same, typing on phone sucks. Yeah, because it's so small. Hey, one skill we all had back in the day, at least all those of us of a certain age, was the T9 texting. At one point, I was extremely fucking good at that. Probably couldn't do it today. It was at one point very amazing how many words a minute we could type with just the 9 letters or the 9 numbers.
Lizard.
What's up, Eric?
Lizard.
We need to go back over here. I think I left the heavy tractor over here. Oh god. Same, unless it's something that needs done at that moment, I wait for my PC. Yep. I will literally, I'll even bookmark it or whatever, but if it doesn't have to be done right away, I'm not doing it on my phone. That's just way easier to sit down. I've got my multiple monitors that are all nice and large. I've got a full keyboard and mouse. It's just everything's so much easier. I know people that do literally everything on their phone, and I'm like, I don't know how you do that. Like, it's great that you can do things on the go in a pinch, but I wouldn't want to make that my way of life. All these sheds and you leave it outside the shed, because those sheds are full. We need more sheds. We've bought way too much crap. In case you didn't notice, the one shed is filled with tractors, the other one's filled with farming implements. Like, at one point, we're going to have to expand our little area up there and put down a couple more sheds. You need more sheds now, too? Unless you can, unless you can figure out how to organize all that crap so it fits. Normally, that's Mav's job. He's real good at organizing farming implements, but I think we're just out of space. Yeah, I could type full coherent sentences in my pocket. Yeah, how were we so good at, like I said, 9 numbers, you have to press the 7 key 4 times to get an S, and we could type so many words doing that. We were so good at it. Used to be able to go down the road in a semi and type out sentences that were halfway coherent without looking at the phone. Yeah, I could too. Not in a semi, but in my car, yeah. What's my job? Organizing the sheds. Intense is complaining because I parked things outside the shed. I told him there's no more room in the shed. I got yelled at last time. No, I'm talking about our stuff, the farming stuff. I know you got yelled at for moving all his stuff. Because it was stupid. I think I might need a heavier tractor. This seems to be taking a while. Farming stuff is fine. The other stuff's too far away to grab it out each time. Well, yeah, because some dumbass built his base clear on the top of a mountain. We've had this conversation. You picked the furthest point away from everything on the map to build your sheds and then complain that everything's too far apart. Well, yeah, it is. To keep it out of the way for the farming stuff. Wait, what? That's not why you built it up there. You picked that location before you even knew where you were building our stuff. I miss our island. What map was that on where we built the whole base on an island? That was pretty cool. Bridge going out either side. I know I didn't want my stuff on the flat because that's where the farm stuff had to go. I'm sure you could have picked a spot somewhere. Like we're gonna fill the entire map with farming stuff. If we had the water mods, we could make it an island. This is true, we could. Probably badly, but we could. I always forget the name of that map. Grizzly Mountain, yeah. Yeah, I always forget the name of that one. Of course, to be fair, I forget the name of this one, too. I think FDR needs to do a better job in naming his maps. They seem to have very forgettable names. Haven't even looked at those are in FS Fun 25. I know, didn't we say Sitka was back or coming back? I think it's in the last update he just put out. It's supposed to be anyway. Sitka will always be on. Yeah, that was the first major one that we did together. We put a lot of hours into that map. Do you prefer logging map number 1, number 2, and so on? I mean, I'd probably remember that, but no. I was telling Maple last night about the night that we were working on terraforming the animal pens on Sitka out of the side of a mountain, and we got like 4 hours into it and the fucking server crashed and we lost everything. I thought you were gonna cry that night. I need to order joystick mounts so I can play again. You can't just 3D print them? I thought that's how you made them. I need a heavier tractor. This is taking forever. I'm only at 14%. There's got to be a better way here. I'll have to go get the damn fellow buncher and drive it up here. I was crying inside. I'm sure you were. That was a terrible night. You're like, oh, fuck. Let's see what kind of equipment we have that might be heavier. I wonder if the bulldozer would work. I'd probably make a mess of things with that. That's probably not a good idea. This might be pretty heavy. I can use this. They take too long to make, and with this chair and the dog, they get broke too easy. That makes sense. I got mine just sitting on my desk, and honestly, it doesn't move at all. Not like I'm really working it that hard, but the base of this thing is heavy. Oh, come on. Jesus, this won't even go up. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Alright, let's see if this goes any faster. 15, 16. It's still gonna take a fucking hour to do. Dozer's probably heavier. The skidders, yeah, but skidder might work, but I'm worried with the dozer I'd be moving crap. Like this thing, I can lift the bucket out of the air and really not worry about moving things. With the dozer, you can't lift the blade that high. But also, this thing don't even have the balls to get up on top of the pile. That's going to be a problem. Ugh. It won't even go. Like, nope. Sorry, you can't be up there. Yeah, well, this ain't gonna work. Alright, screw it. Let's try the dozer. What's the worst that could happen? We make a big fat mess. Drive up backwards? Yeah, that might have worked. Not if this thing's gonna go up the hill either. Oh god, yeah. It didn't even slow down. Right up the hill. Okay, that's working. If you look up above me, the very bottom on that display up there where it says compacting, you need to get that all the way up to 100% before you can cover it. We're up to 25. It's going up a hell of a lot faster than it was. Track machines are OP as fuck for hills. Yeah, I guess I didn't think about that. That makes sense. Dozer power. Well, that and it's got a very good turning radius, so I don't fall off the side. I can go all the way to the edge and whoop. Cat litter's nuts. He's making a left turn. See, you guys wanted to watch somebody stream NASCAR. This is what it would be: left turn, left turn, left turn, left turn, left turn, left turn. Oh wait, I need gas. Got to go into the pit. Let's go into the pit. Okay, now another left turn to get back onto the track. Oh, I'm dangling off the cliff, yeah. I remember that. We're gonna go the other way. Just running on a go-kart track. Listen, it's working. It's doing what I need it to do. Hopefully nobody's watching this on a large TV or you're going to be dizzy by the time I'm done. I'm gonna hurl. Good. Good. I honestly, that makes me feel good. It really does. Makes me want to do it even more. I'm getting dizzy on my 27-inch monitor. Just let me know when you want me to turn around and go the other way, Dark Wolf. If you weren't dizzy enough, then we take it. Now we can go like this. We're going to make you dizzy the other direction. This is kind of making me dizzy now. Shit. Halfway done. That's not better. I'm just gonna focus on my phone and not look at the screen. Yeah. I get that they're going for realism, but Farm Sim could have made this process go a little bit quicker because not more exciting than just driving around in a circle for a half an hour on top of a pile, I guess. No mod to speed this up, not that I'm aware of. Hi, Dan. It's not a race. I mean, no, it's not a race, but also it's kind of getting bored and dizzy. This is why I like the Harvest Storm mods. Yeah, I mean, we have the the factory mod that we have on here that makes the pig food for us. I could have just dumped this in there and it would turn it into silage, but there's something fun about using a silage bunker every so often. This is the worst part of it. Like, I like filling it up. I like, you know, this is the worst part of it. The last 6 comments are about getting dizzy or curling. Good counting. Well, since we've got a bulldozer, we might as well use the bulldozer for what the bulldozer's meant to do and get all this crap that's spilling out the front. Oh wait, which way is Pedro spinning? I gotta spin the opposite direction. Put the blade down, dumbass. Can't believe you're running my dozer out of fuel. I think it was out of fuel when I got it. But also, I don't even know how it's running because it has 0 repair points at all. It's like completely broken. Do you ever take care of your stuff at all, or you just wait for it all to break? That was a quarter tank. Yeah, a quarter tank will be fine. I'll make sure to not fill it up so Intense runs out of gas next Monday. Oh, I like it. You like it, like, on the verge of breaking down? Because it's literally going to die. It's broke. Don't break my dozer. It's already broken. As it keeps running long enough for me to do what I need to do, I'm good. Except for the part that's not broken. Cookies. Cookies. Yes, cookies. I can go for some cookies. You know how long it's been since I've had homemade cookies? I buy bags upon bags of them every time I go to Walmart, but it's just, it's definitely not the same. God. Made Grinch sugar cookies and a cake that I have to ice still. Honestly, it's too late to be thinking of that now, but that's I should have got some stuff to make some cookies for Christmas. I really should have. I'm definitely not a dumbass like Dan and going to the grocery store now to do it, but I should have gotten some stuff. We're at 83%. We're getting there. We've got Farmer Cookie Monster raiding in with a party of himself. Welcome in, Cookie Monster. I didn't even shop, I just went for pizza. That's even dumber still. Like, is Costco not on, like, DoorDash or something that you can just get a pizza delivered? If not, they should be. I need to get Santa cookies. I doubt it. I would check, dude. Damn near everything's on DoorDash nowadays. Ordered pizza for dinner. All that time in the kitchen, you got pizza for dinner. That makes sense. It won't ever be, you need a membership to go in. I mean, they could just take your membership card. I mean, it wouldn't, I don't know if it would work with DoorDash, but like, I'm sure like every other store and restaurant in the world, they probably have their own app where you'd have to put your membership into that app and you could order that through that app and then they could partner with DoorDash to do the delivery. Like, there are ways. Don't say never ever, because I'm sure they could. There's a lot of restaurants out there that use their own app to do the delivery and then just partner with either DoorDash or Uber to do the delivery. Wow, that's a legit streamer. What's a legit streamer? Farmer Cookie Monster? Oh, he raided in by himself and then didn't say nothing. He may be here. He may not know he's here. Maybe he pressed the wrong button. Didn't mean to end his stream and accidentally raided in. Talking about farming and cooking. There we go. All right, it's done. What? Well, if that didn't break it, it's fine. Be a dumbass like me and have to wait until tomorrow because I can't reach the lower shelves and need the wave systems. Someone will help you. Alright, what are... Do you really want to blanket the silo with 1,680,444 liters? Yes, I do. Yay, look at the pretty blanket. Alright, that part's done. Now on to... We'll let that cook for a month. Go grab the combine out of here. Oh, nope, I left this combine right here because I was using it. That's right. On to wheat fields. I'm avoiding any store for the next 72 hours. What day is this? 72 hours? Yeah, you're probably right. I will admit I am one of those dumbasses. Like, I hate going shopping in any store before Christmas, but I am one of those dumbasses that will go to a store the day after Christmas. Pick up all the junk they couldn't sell for 75% off. Hell yes, I will do that. Looks like he deleted his video too. Shows last live was 11 hours ago. That doesn't mean he deleted it. Maybe it just didn't save, or maybe it hasn't processed yet. I don't know. Do VODs go up immediately on Twitch after you end your live? I'm not real sure about that. Never looked. My phone just landed on my face, clearly dozed off for a second. Good job. Oh, hold on. You turn on... The whole point of planting wheat was to get the straw for the cows. That's not going to do any good if we don't have it producing straw. Enable. There we go. Jesus. Staying up till 4 a.m. playing Captains of Industry causes that? Yeah. Yeah, that would do it. Thought they did, but maybe not. I've gone to watch Back Apart before, and it's right there. I know YouTube takes a minute. I wasn't sure about Twitch. I've never looked like directly after a stream to see if you could see a VOD. It was only 2 a.m. last night. Oh. Went to bed early. How nice. You know, I still have more cookies to make. Well, yeah, you got to make Mav snickerdoodles or he's going to yell at you. I told you that like an hour ago. So yes, I avoided any more cooking. Oh, no, I get it. 100%. From what I've heard, pizza places tend to get pretty busy this time of year. Probably a lot of people with that exact same reasoning. Smart to not cook the day before Christmas? Yeah. I mean, I hardly cook any day of the week, but... I get it. What are we looking at? We didn't do the second chat fight yet, did we? This is how forgetful I'm getting these days. I truthfully can't remember. I don't think we did. Don't believe so. All right. Well, let's stop this right here. Switch over to that screen. This game seems to load faster now, too. There we go. Lobby open, guys. Exclamation point join. Let's do some chat fights. Did you feed the cows yet? Not quite. They're about 90% fed. That thing's got the mixer on it that you got to put all the stuff in. That silage that I just covered was the last piece of the mix, but it's got to cook for a month before I can put it in there. What I'd like to be able to accomplish tonight, get these last couple fields off, get the straw picked up, and then I'll probably, before I replant them, fast forward a month to see if that silage cooks. And then get them fed, and then we'll worry later on about getting everything replanted. It's kind of the plan. I don't know if it'll work out or not. We'll see how long I can stay awake. Aw, there's cookies in my Discord. They look like a bunch of green titties with red nipples. I didn't just say that out loud. Just delete that part of the stream, guys. Joey's here to try and take down Dark Wolf. Can you do all the work? Wait a minute. I was going to feed them, but I didn't know how. Also, horses need food and pigs. I don't think I have any pig food because we planted all the fucking fields to make the cow food. So they're going to starve for a little bit, but that's okay. The horses should be more than fed. I'll take a look at them. All right, who do we got in here? We got only 7? Jesus, I thought there were more people here than that. Dan, Eric, Dark Wolf, Jenny, Intense, Mav, Joey. 7 is a very, very uneven number, so I'm going to join in. We'll make it 8. Let's go ahead and roll. He's usually the go-to at the second half of the month. Yeah, where is Tom? We got Joey fighting Eric. We got, looks like I'm fighting with Dan. Looks like Joe, oh, that's the same one again. Okay, Dark Wolf and Mav, and Jenny's fighting Intense over here. Dan knocked me out. Eric knocked Joey out. We got Jenny and Intense are still going at it over here. Man, this one's taking a while. But Intense finally got the knockout on Jenny, so he's going to go fight with Eric. Mav and Dan are fighting over there. Mav goes down. Dan's standing there looking cool with his mohawk. We got Intense and Eric still battling back and forth. Eric with the win. So Dan and Eric for the final fight. I thought that, but you said it. Yeah. Jade was complaining about food. I've been asking that question for months. Wait, what? What question? Eric with the win over Dang It Dan. Good job, buddy. Good job. Let's get this back open. Let's... Oh, nope. I forgot it auto opens. Lobby's open, guys. Round 2, exclamation point, join. Where's Tom? Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, we know where Tom is, but... we just wish he was around more. I miss Tom. He was a man of few words, didn't say a whole lot, just did his work, did it well, didn't have to worry about what he was doing. It was great, got a lot done. Imagine how much further we would be on this map if Tom was around. Alright, we got, who we got? Mav, Dark Wolf, Dan, Eric, Intense, Jenny, and Joey. Looks like the same 7 as last time. I'll jump in again, make it an even 8. Let's roll, guys. Let's roll. Got Joey and Dark Wolf. We got, looks like me and Mav, Dan and Jenny. Why does it go back there? And Eric fighting Intense. Mav knocked me out, of course. Intense knocked Eric out, so he's not going to get 2 in a row. Jenny knocked Dan out. And who's she going to fight with? She's going to fight with Dark Wolf. Intense and Mav, Dark Wolf and Jenny. Intense knocked Mav out. Dark Wolf knocked Jenny out. Oh god, Dark Wolf and Intense, really? Can they both lose? Is that a possibility? Take out Dark Wolf, that's the only job? Yeah, but I have to be put in a position to be rooting for Intense? I'm a bitch. Intense with the win, holding Dark Wolf down for 1 more, so well, I guess we'll give him that one. We'll let him have that one. I'm also going to... I like that song, but that seems to be a terrible version of that song. The game is great. I love this game. Tense is only at 2 for the month. Oh, that's all right, though. Anybody catching up? Just Joey. Joey's right behind Dark Wolf with 3. Dan's got 2, Kevin's got 2. That'll put Intense at 2, that'll put Eric at 2. We're getting a little bit of a battle shaping up. Game of the year. Okay, you need to calm down. It was 1 win. It'll be okay. Good news is we've got this mammoth, oversized, oversped, over everything combine, so it shouldn't take us long to do these 4 fields here. 8 o'clock. Wait an hour until you lose both of them? It'll happen. Not real sure what we're doing with all this wheat. I think we can use it to feed the pigs, actually. Hey, you went live here today. Yeah, I actually remember to press the button over there. You're my first comment in almost 2 hours, so I'm really, really, really glad I went live over there. Yep, it's very important. One of these days I'm gonna hit a big, fat, huge algorithm and we're gonna have 3 viewers on Kick, and it's gonna be the best day ever. And then Dan won't be lonely. At the same time, I totally get it. Like we were talking about last night on Intensive Stream, you know, when people multi-stream, usually one platform or the other tends to be busier because people like to be where the chat is, where the action is. Well, literally 100% of my chat's on Twitch, so what would be the point of going and sitting on Kick by yourself, you know? It does make sense. Yeah, I mean, that's do it. This feels a little bumpy. It'll be fine. Not that it's incredibly important to get this little strip here, but it'll drive me insane if I leave it like that. Not the smoothest field? No. I mean, to be fair, when you're using a combine with a 60-foot header on the front of it, you notice every little bump and imperfection a little bit more than you would with a normal combine, but... yeah, we can redo it too. Honestly, if we want to redo it, now would be the time to do it, because I'm gonna probably leave these empty tonight. No way I'm gonna have time to get them all turned and replanted. Monday can be redo that field and add a shed. We got to figure out Maybe not so much getting it started, but we do need to figure out where we're gonna put the slaughterhouse at too. Nope, that's the wrong button. IH or Massey, that thing. This is a case IH, heavily modded. The header is definitely heavily modded. Oh god, I'm stuck on a... How the hell did I do that? I somehow put straw underneath the combine and it lifted it off the ground, and now I'm stuck. What the let me see. The header it doesn't even have a brand on it. It just says Beastfoot. Like I said, heavily modded. How the hell? Yeah, I don't know. Like, it literally dropped the straw underneath the combine, and there we are. I got an idea. That thing's just way bigger than I guessed. You know what he used, and I don't know which map it's from. He literally just repurposed the animal dealer from one of the base game maps. That's all it is. Like I said, it's a very simplistic, not very complicated mod. You can tell he just like kind of slapped it together to have something. You high centered yourself with straw. Impressive. Yeah. I honestly, I'm quite impressed with that. Notice that, just bigger than I expected. Yeah, it's like I said, it's just literally just the animal dealer repurposed. Very low effort mod, but it'll work for what we need it to do. You know. We got Fire James coming in with the follow. Welcome in. Thank you very much. Dark Wolf is too fast with those Tangias, especially for not I know. It's like he knows the exact one to look for and exactly how to find it, and it's kind of creepy. You're welcome. How are you? We're not doing too bad. How are you doing tonight, man? Doing good. Just got off work. Nice. You've seen what I do with Discord GIFs? Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, I've used Tangia a lot on my own stream, on other people's streams, etc., etc., etc. Here's the part that's impressive. Their search engine is not that intuitive. Not to mention, every streamer has different ones that they have enabled, not enabled. They're in different menus, this, that, whatever. Like, your ability to find the exact one that you're looking for at the drop of a hat is definitely impressive. Now, Discord GIFs, also impressive, not as impressive. Like, the Discord's GIF search function is top-notch. You can find what you're looking for quickly. Tangia, not so much. I've had problems like Tangias that I know exist that have played on my stream. I try to find them on other people's streams and I'm searching for 20 minutes. Non-existent is the word you're looking for? Yeah. It's not the easiest search engine on Tangia? No, it isn't. You type things in and shit pops up that has nothing to do with what you typed in. I'm like, okay, I know what I'm looking for. Can you just find it for me? I don't know why I folded this. The next field's literally right here. Last field. I'm gonna pick up all this straw.
H2O! Water sucks. It really, really
Do we have anything left to hydrate? We do, a little bit. Thank you. I was very thirsty. Basically, I try a couple single words, and if I can't find something within 30 to 60 seconds, I give up. Loses. Yeah, it does lose relevance fast. Especially in this stream, I tend to forget what I said 30 seconds ago. No. Come on. Grab the, like, when you turn that line orange, you're supposed to be able to press the button and it's supposed to jump on it. Why does it grab a different one? Why is it? This game drives me insane. I also scrolled through every Tangia you have so I can kind of remember a good number of them somehow. That's honestly kind of a little bit scary too. You spend entirely too much time looking at those. Like I was saying last night, I go through once a month or so, and because they're constantly adding new ones, I go through once every 3-4 weeks and update it. But there's so much garbage coming out now that I very, very rarely add too awful many new ones. I just pin the ones I like. All the kitties, right? Maxed on those. And others. Yeah, no, I know. Your pins is just all kitties, Jenny. We know. Can pin like 20. That's not that many when you realize how many of them there really are.
Yeah, look, it says right here, if you've been sent this, your friend wants you to know you're a little bitch. Yep, it says right here, little bitch.
Well, thank you. I like that one way better than the one with the fucking burned out light bulbs that's always hanging crooked and sideways. Like, that one actually looks somewhat professional. Yeah, Mav, I'm pretty sure this is your combine, so... Congratulations, you just crashed a plane into your own. Holy fuck, this thing goes fast. Whee! And then there's that one. That one's mine. It's a case. It'll be fine. I don't know how fine it'll be after you crash a plane into the side of it, but it'll be okay. Although, truthfully, couldn't be worse than the way I've seen you drive these things sometimes. If it can survive that, it can survive anything.
Hold on.
Yeah, see, intense. This shed's completely full. This thing just barely fits in this garage, too. Yeah, this shed's full. This shed, I think a couple of them trailers belong in here, so I could probably put them away. But then we've got all this crap. That was like perfect timing. When I turned from here to here, it looked like that car was driving in the shed. That fucked me up. Jesus Christ. Yeah. This shed's pretty well full of tractors. I'll take one. We need another shed for stuff. I mean, there's lots of room. The side of the horses here. I'm sure we could put one like right here. Or even in... Yeah, that would kind of get us a little too close to the road there, maybe. And this is going into the mountain here. So really, yeah, the best spot's probably like right here. And we could even go into this, like, this part here next to this field. There's room. There's room to grow. Can't move those rocks. Oh, shit. Well, we could build around the rocks. No, not... Why is it... And fix the sign. It's broken again. We got space. Take a pick of what should you want. Oh, I don't even.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
I don't even know what we have in here. A big one. How about that? Plot it out Sunday. You know what would be really nice? I should go poking around on some modding sites. We're gonna go down memory lane again and talk about what was the name of that map? The one where we had the farm on the island. Remember that giant shed that we had? I'd love to get something like that again. Thing was great. Fucking Christie Mountain. Yes. You spelled mountain wrong, but thank you. I don't know why I draw a blank every time I think of that map. You guys remember the giant shed we had on the island there? We could find something similar to that. That wasn't in FS25 last I checked. I'm sure we could find something decently similar to it, though. Like, doesn't have to be perfectly the same. These ribs needs to hurry up and start mending. I can feel them moving around. Ew, that's... Sounds painful, but also just creepy. Like, I don't think I would like that. I looked for that one. It wasn't in yet, but that was like 2 months ago. It has to feel... Yeah, weird. That's the word I was looking for. Weird. Like, never mind the fact that it probably hurts like a bitch. That's probably just weird, too. Ugh. Things inside your body should not move around. It's just... I'll poke around and see what I can see. For the most part, just weird, except for this morning when one really moved and about dropped me. Ugh. I've heard that's a long healing process with something like that, too. Oh, God. Bad driver. This thing goes too fast. Probably a month to a month and a half, I remember from the last time. That's a long time. Don't mean to laugh, but all because you tripped over a cat. It's kind of comical in a sad way. Also, Intense, the DeLorean's in the shop in Fortnite and Rocket League. Hey, Intense, did you know that the DeLorean's in the shop in Fortnite and Rocket League? Already have it on both. But did you know that they have cattle trailers on ATS now and you can haul cows? I bet you didn't know that. I don't have Fortnite. With the trails too? Can you delete my comment for me? Mav already got it for you. It's gone. I already took a screenshot. Guy that hauls out our recyclables asked me if I shot the cat. It's a legit question. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Why? Mav? That scared the fucking shit out of me. Thank you for hitting a level 4 Tangia party. Also, Jesus God. All the jump scares on Tangia that don't normally get me as bad, Yoshi got me. Jesus Christ. What's up, Peachy? Can't. I've had her for way too long. She's about 40. Yeah, I totally get that, dude.
One pair of pants later.
And of course, Dark Wolf with the perfect reaction to it. We got Intense coming in with another hydrate. I think we can maybe get one more out of here. According to a little timer up there, we got the next ad break coming up in about 7 minutes. I'm going to take that opportunity to take a break myself, too. And then we'll come back here and finish all this. The party beat me, yeah. Yeah, the Tangia parties kind of sneak in the middle when you're trying to get it in the right spot. I may or may not have clipped that. Thank you. That's exactly the kind of thing we need clips of. You know, what is it about being a streamer? Nobody clips when you do the really super awesome things. They only clip when you make an ass of yourself. Why is that? Need a link? I looked away to do something. You can feel free to just, there's a clips channel on my Discord, Peachy, if you just want to drop it in there. You want the good clips? I know. Honestly, sometimes I'll spend half my Saturday sitting here going through VODs looking for clips, and then like I'll go to the actual clips page. I'm like, yep, not using that. Over and over and over again. No shit, I have to make the clips of the good stuff, yeah. Like, I think if you want good clips without doing it yourself, you have to actually pay an editor. If you're relying on the community to do it, they're just gonna they're gonna clip the bad shit. Although I take that back, Dan did clip the night that we got a victory on Fortnite, and I was sitting here saying I was the best Fortnite player ever. That was kind of a success, you know? I have a clip button on my stream deck now. That might be a worthwhile thing to do. I think I have the thing that creates a stream marker, but then I can never find them. I think as a cat will stand at the door like a pointer growling when she hears fireworks going off. If I pay an editor, I'd lose too much money. Yeah, that clip is a good one. It's a legit question. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Why? Mav? That scared the fucking shit out of me. You're an asshole, Mav. That's all I'm gonna say.
Bitch!
All the years living on the farm and having to shoot critters. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to handle that. I've definitely kicked my fair share of cats because they like to be in the way, but... I wonder how much this silo holds. I remember it holds quite a bit, but we've also put quite a bit in here. Oh, God. Alright, I keep forgetting there's collisions on the arms when they're folded. That's not okay. We gotta back up to it. Because it's too wide to pull up normal. We'll have straw for fucking years. Yes, I am. Payback is a bitch. Mav stepped on the cats. And oh yeah, I've stepped on plenty of cats. Not even on purpose. You're just walking along. You don't know they're there and they're right in front of you. And okay, I just squashed a cat. It happens. At some point, you stop feeling bad about it because after you step on the same cat like 8 times, you'd think they'd learn to get the fuck out of the way, but they don't. They just want to be right in front of you. All the shit you've done of me doing stupid shit. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I don't even have an argument to that one. Michael, hi Booger, hi Jenny, hi Tense, hi Mav. Hold on. Hi Michael! Mav with the giant hi Michael emote. Look at all those emotes. I love it. I first moved out there, I had a skunk problem, so I did a lot of shooting out there. Yeah. Skunks I get. I don't know. I don't know if I'd be able to do it. I like animals, you know? Alright guys, we do have the ad break hitting in about 30 seconds. As I said, I'm going to take that opportunity to take a break myself as well. Refill the water, stretch the limbs a little bit. My old ass can't not sit in a chair for 3 hours. A lot easier to not pew pew your own if it's to protect your livestock and farms you. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm sure farmers have an easier time justifying that. Like, you know, I have to kill this critter or it's going to kill all my cows. Okay, that makes sense. But skunks and woodchucks mainly. Washed my hands, stepped back about the time she went to rub on my leg, stepped on her. Yeah. Yep, done it plenty of times. Turned around and said, stupid cat, you. There were many times when I would walk in my house after work and try to get up the steps to my room, and there'd be like 4 cats between me and the room, and I'd just walk around my house going, you know what, I'm gonna start kicking cats. And then everybody would get mad at me. Why are you kicking cats? Well, they're literally right in front of me. Like, I'm not gonna kick them on purpose, but they're blocking my way and I can't see them. Guess what? They're getting kicked. It is what it is. House had a dirt foundation and skunks and woodchucks were burrowing under it. Oh. Alright, looks like the ad break kicked off, guys. Like I said, I am going to step away for just a few minutes. I will be right back. Alright, I am back. Oh, excuse me. Hang on, I'm okay.
Shit. Here we go again.
Here we go again. Lewis is back.
Yeah, look, it says right here, if you've been sent this, your friend wants you to know you're a little bitch.
Yeah, Mav
Yep,
played
it
that
says
one
right
for
here,
you
little
earlier,
bitch.
Lewis, but you weren't here. Just so you know. I missed a lot. I was talking with my sister right after you went live. Well, that's good. You got the song request in there already. I love LA. What the fuck is even that? Hi, Dan. You want pizza? I got 2 slices left. Honestly, I'm kind of done with pizza. I ate so much pizza last weekend because I ordered 3 of them and ate them all myself over the course of the weekend. That was literally all I ate for 3 days straight. All right. Ad break's over. We're back. Let's, before we even get started doing anything, let's kick up the chat fight. Get the lobby open here. Exclamation point join, guys. Get in the chat fight. Bonus this time. You can beat the hell out of Lewis. Who's here? Who's here? I also found out how close my sister lives now, like 7 minutes away. Is that a good thing or a bad thing, Dark Wolf? I gotta ask. What we got? 8 people in the lobby here. We got Intense, Dan, Mav, Jenny, Eric, Lewis, Dark Wolf, Joey. Anybody else lurking out there? 50-50? Yeah. I understand 100%. We're rolling with 8. We're rolling with 8. Let's go, guys. We got Jenny's fighting with Eric. Looks like Lewis is fighting with Mav. Dan's fighting with Dark Wolf over here. Joey's fighting with Intense. Use this. Mav beat Lewis. Looks like Joey beat Intense. Looks like Dan's down. And Eric's down, so we got Dark Wolf fighting Jenny. Mav knocked out Joey. Jenny knocked out Dark Wolf. So neither one of the leaders are going to get a win here. It's down between Jenny and Mav now. Don't forget to going booger. Where am I going? Right here. I ain't going nowhere. Not yet anyway. Jenny with the knockout on Mav. Get the lobby back open. Round 2, guys. Round 2. Exclamation point join. Get it in there. I'm gonna adjust this chair a little bit. I let her win. That's probably smart. Don't forget to join booger. Oh, well, see, I only join when there's an uneven number. See, we got an even 8, so there's no reason for me to join because now there's, you know, well, okay, now there's 9, so now we gotta join. What we got? Lewis, Jenny, Intense, Eric, Dark Wolf, Mav, the oldest legend jumping in there. Welcome in, Ed. And Dan and Joey, and I'll get in there. Well, that'll make it a nice even number. Let's roll it. Looks like I'm fighting with Lewis. See, you wanted me to join. Now I'm going to kick your ass, Lewis. Joey's fighting with Jenny. Intense and Dan are over here on the island for some reason. Ed's fighting with Eric. And back here we got Mav fighting with Dark Wolf. Looks like Jenny's the first one down. Yep, Lewis, you went down. Sorry, buddy. You wanted me to join. Ed knocked out Eric. We got Dan and Joey fighting over here. Intense is already down. Mav knocked out Dark Wolf, it looks like. Looks like Joey's down, so our 2 leaders are again out of the match. First time Booger didn't die first fight, I know, right? But I died in the second one. Thanks, Ed. Ed and Mav. I feel like it's going slower, just, you know, everybody's Mav looks tired, but he came out with the win. Knocking out the oldest legend.
Hello, motherfucker.
Alright. That's done. I don't think that really
Should
changed
be.
their leaderboard too much. Oh, fuck. I still want to know why that exists. Hey, buddy, how's it going tonight, bud? I asked the same question too, but it's funny. You ask what question? You can ask a question that's going to get you muted. You know how that works, Lewis. He didn't even get a chance to ask it. I didn't do that. Now I see.
And you will respect my authority.
He got fucking banned. Oh, Jesus Christ. He got banned and then immediately unbanned. Does he know well enough to refresh and come back? So he's not even going to get to hear his song. Was talking about the flappy hands. Hey, welcome back, Lewis.
Oh, poop.
That was relevant. That dog's just kind of creepy. I'm sorry. He's still got a sub. I don't even know how long I even sent it for. Yeah, he throws up the renewal every month, usually when you're not here, and he says, thanks, Dan, for the sub. Lizard.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
I think this thing's full of straw, but I'm going to check it anyway. Yep, it's not even giving me the option. No spare capacity. So what's this thing need? Let's take a look here. We're completely full of hay, we're completely full of straw, we're mostly full of mineral feed. All it needs is silage, and then this little robot will start working. So let me get rid of this straw. Who's lizarding? Why are we spamming the lizard button? I can't see you. You gotta refresh. The abuse he gets, yeah, he just comes right back and acts like nothing happened. Like, he enjoys it. He's got to be the most moderated person in this channel. I can't even... Mod actions, he's been warned once, timed out 48 times, and banned twice. Poor Lewis. He's talking about the flappy hands. Oh, Lewis is over on Kick now. You're unbanned on Twitch, Lewis. Well, actually, no. Lewis, Intense timed you out. You're not banned anymore, but you are timed out. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say the second batch of cookies are a lot better. Yeah, you're not banned anymore. You just gotta refresh the stream. You'll be able to watch, but you are timed out. It's cool. You're safe here, I'm just here, and I won't time you out unless you really piss me off, yeah.
We have technology.
At least that song's over. God, that was annoying. Mav, get off my platform. Yeah, I don't know how that stuff works on Kick. You might accidentally ban them forever. I'd be careful. Alright, let's see. That is 4% fermented, so we're going to speed up time and see if we can't get this cooked. I don't know how long we got to cook it for, but... $71, $80, $84, $88, $92, $97, $100. Okay, it's done. So pretty much 24 hours. How do we open it? R. Oh, look at all that pretty silage. Now the question, will this thing pick it up? Boo! Why are you booing? You're free, Lewis. He just comes in here and just takes constant abuse. Guy. Oh, yep, it's kind of picking it up, but also not releasing the... Want to take the tarp off the second part. I gotta get up here and... Well, no, I can't even get up there because it's like steep. Open silo. R. I see. You gotta open every little part of it? What the hell? That's stupid. To be fair, he's his own trigger for getting timed out. Oh yeah, he definitely asked for it. Like, he knows what's gonna trigger it, and he comes in and he does it anyway, so... He has nobody to blame but himself. Check your general. Remember, you have to use the front later to untar... Oh yeah, that's true. I'm not in general, I'm in chat fight. What's in general? I almost forgot I can come here too, make that number 75. Let me fold this up, get it out of the way. You're right. You have to, like, whack that thing with a front loader to get it to come off. Luckily, we've got a front loader right here. Did I hear the general? No, not that general. He meant the general chat in the Discord. On Kick, it's a slider, not a button that's right next to the band button. I haven't even looked at it. About to get ready now since I have a haircut appointment in 30 minutes. Yeah, I keep forgetting it's only like 6 o'clock where you are. Like, it's late for a haircut appointment, ain't it? That seems to have opened most of it. I got a full bucket. Kick mod actions are easy. Well, good. All I've done on Kick is ban bots. That's a pretty easy button to find. Oh god, will this thing not reach over the top of this trailer? Come on, you can do it. Come on. Oh God. I would appear to be entangled. Barber closes at 8 p.m. That's late for a barber. There we go. All right. Fence is going to come in here next week and be like, where the hell is all my equipment? Oh, it's over by the cow shed. It's fine. You're hitting the rake? Yeah, I noticed that once I changed the camera angle. Just had a cough come out of nowhere. I had to look up at the ceiling to make sure there wasn't a hole in it from my head. That's not good. This doesn't work real well. It kind of, sort of, sometimes picks it up, but... I need... Did we put the mod on this map for that little thingy that attaches to the front of the tractor? Oh, also, it's full. And I'm stuck in a hole. How the hell did I do that? Jesus Christ. Oh God. Oh God. Well. Ah, it worked. Fuck it. Everything I know about driving a tractor I learned from Mav, just so you guys know. Yeah, and this thing only holds... I just picked up 500,000 liters. This thing holds a grand total of 115,000. So we're going to have a little bit of extra silage to feed the cows. We won't have to do that for a while. I want to see... We got to put straw in the barn too. I forgot about that. And I wonder, I've never used this one. Can you see the robot working on this one like you can on the other one? Or does it just kind of do stuff? I think you got to go to the top of the hour, so let's speed time just a hair here. Oh, there goes the robot. What's he doing? Go, robot, go. Oh, look, he takes a little bit from every bin. What he does? Yep, he stops at that one, then he stops at that one. Oh, that's cool. I've never used this cow barn before. 9 people watching here, there's too many friends now. I know, right? Oh, it's down to 6 now. I think everybody just jumped over there to see you, see Lewis get banned. And it puts in the mineral feed. Now what's it gonna do? This is like the most entertaining thing ever, watching this stupid fucking little robot go around. We've got a bonehead raid, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in, raiders. What are you doing over there, bonehead? Were you doing some more out of ore? We're sitting here watching the robot do stuff. I don't know why this is so amusing to me, but I'm highly captivated by this little robot. I really am. Yes, sir. You're kind of addicted to that game. I respect it. It's a great game. Now he's going back this way. You can actually see it dumping the food out. That is way more detailed than the other one was. It's like spreading it across. I like it a lot. Hey, Booger. Hey, chat. What's up, Nate? Welcome in, buddy. Here's a shout out from Mr. Bonehead, guys. If you're not following him, make sure you go check him out. Very entertaining fellow. He's recently taken an interest in Out of War, a game that we all love. You kind of want a different take on playing it than just digging a hole like we do. It's one good thing, like, that game's a lot like Farm Sim. You can play it 100 different ways, and there's no right or wrong way. And everybody I've watched stream that game, they all play it just a little bit different. I'm new here. I only wish. I only wish, Lewis. Alright, let's see. Oh, I think I broke it. Nope, picked it all up. When it does pick it up, it picks it up fast. Need to put up a silo to store that in. Now I'm going to see if this one that we have over here will take it or not. It's a cheaty multi-fruit silo, so it should. But yeah, we probably need to put one near the cows just to store the supplies for making the cow food in, I think. So we don't have to constantly drive over here. It will store it. I don't know how much room's in here, but it will store it. I want to see, what the hell? That thing that we had that attached to the front of the tractor. I'm trying to remember what that was called and where it was. Actually, we'd probably be better off just looking this menu. Is it in here? Lots of FDR stuff. Culti plow. Side dump. Brush cutter. Or plow. No, that's not what I want. I don't think it's in here. Puncher head, a lawnmower for some reason that we've never used. I don't see it. I'll have to figure out what that mod is and get it added to this server so we can get that stuff out of there, because that really is the easiest way to do it. I can do it with this thing for the time being, but we tried using it. It wouldn't work on this map. Oh, I didn't know that. Remember that? Well, now I'm stuck on the damn... You know what? I'm just having problem after problem tonight. Lizard. What's up, Jacob? Yeah, in that silo, we've got years of stuff to take care of the cows, so we shouldn't have to worry about that too much for a while. Now that they're getting fed, we can probably buy a bunch more. What am I stuck on? Really? Come on, you can do it. I started playing Out of War. Nice. Like I said, that game is jumping in popularity. We've been playing it for about a year, and it was hilarious because when we started playing it, literally every time Intense would stream it, we'd kind of poke around and look on Twitch, and he would be the only one streaming it. And that's very, very rarely ever the case now. I see a lot of people playing it. They're constantly making updates and improvements to the game. They're doing it the right way. It's getting some traction, and it's really good to see. Good game. And honestly, like, I don't really get into the digging and mining stuff. Like, I bought the game thinking I wasn't gonna like it, and I've got over 100 hours in it. It's just relaxing. I can go in there and dig for 4 or 5 hours and not even realize that 4 or 5 hours have gone by. Somehow it opened every piece but this little piece. If I whack that with a... Nope, doesn't want to. Oh god. Probably shouldn't have left that parked right there. There we go. We got the tractor up on 2 wheels. Probably not the recommended method for picking silage up out of that thing. You have to work tomorrow still? Yeah, like a half a day. Gotta go in the morning, and we're supposed to be there till 2:30. Whether we either actually make it till 2:30 or not is anybody's guess, because there's not a whole lot to do. Just leave early. That's what we've done the last 2 days. I mean, we were supposed to work full days the last 2 days, and we left at 3 o'clock yesterday, and like 3:30, maybe. I was it 3:30, almost 4 o'clock, I think, today when we left. Like, Like, I was just kind of, doing some paperwork that, could be done any time. Didn't really, nothing time sensitive that needs to be done right now or even really needs to be done at any point. And at one point, I walked out and walked around the plant. The one kid was completely bored. The other dude had been walking around with the same broom, sweeping the same spot for like 3 hours. I'm like, okay, I don't know what you're sweeping, but it's fucking clean. Can you stop? Because I'm just trying to look busy, boss. Okay, how about you turn the lights off and let's go. So we'll see what happens. I got a couple orders to be done tomorrow, but they won't take long. Then everyone turns it. Oh yeah, yeah. Like everybody that had been dragging ass for a couple hours trying to make themselves look busy, man. When I turned them, I said, okay, well, you got to turn off the lights here, close these doors, make sure the compressor's all shut down. I told them that, and they were gone. And I went into my office for like 30 seconds, and I came back, and the plant was fucking dark. I'm like, my God, you guys move fast. Like, Jesus Christ. One dude had his car warming up already. I'm like, oh my God. They moved fast to go home. Yeah, they were just waiting for me to say it. Like, neither one of them wanted to bring it up. They were just waiting for me to say it. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Time for COD. See you later. All right, Dan. Yeah, I'm not going to be too much longer. I do still got to get up in the morning. And I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish tonight. We got the cows fed. We'll worry about them fields another day. Don't blow an airline. It's fine. I just got a text saying we just got a bus. Oh, lovely. It's like the worst. Those are the words when you work in a restaurant that nobody ever wants to hear. A bus. Unless you're like her and not there. Well, yeah, she probably thinks it's funny. There's only 5 people there right now. They'll be fine. Just tell them to cook a couple 100 chicken nuggets and say we have a limited menu. It's fine. Have a half day tomorrow myself. See if the compactor code's out on me again. Try to put away what I have sitting on the cell and whatever comes in. Yeah, I think most people that don't have the day off are barely working tomorrow. I think that's very much a thing. It's just a time of year. This is a thing. Holy 25,000 bits? Somebody needs to take that away from you, Dark Wolf. Holy shit. You already put your 9 hours in today? Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. It's a lot of... Yeah, I mean... 99% of those bits were through Tangia probably too. That's a lot. Just shows you how that can add up when you're not thinking about it. Alright, we're gonna press these buttons. Guys, that's gonna do it for me tonight. It's almost 9:30. Like I said, I do gotta get up in the morning again, so I'm gonna hit the hay. I do have a half day at work tomorrow. Very good chance I will stream at some point tomorrow, because why the hell not? I don't have my kids tomorrow. I don't get them until Christmas Day, so I have that badge. You guys spend entirely too many bits. You need to stop. Like, both of you. All of you. It's not worth it. You work in the trash industry, it can go either way. This is true. But, yeah, maybe a stream in the evening. I'm not 100% sure. I know we talked about Maybe some Rocket League with Intense and Shadow tomorrow night. That plan's kind of up in the air. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. I'll talk to Intense tomorrow and see what's going on. So, but I'll be here by myself, probably some buttons at some point. Do something. We'll see. If we don't, and if I don't see you guys, please have a Merry Christmas. Not the most festive guy in the world, but we'll throw that out there. I hope you guys have a great holiday. Enjoy the time off. Enjoy the time with family. Whatever it is you decide to do. Whatever it is you have to do. I'll be here. That's all I'll say. In the meantime, thank you guys for hanging out. Let me see if I can find somebody to send you off on a raid to. Okay, bye later. Bye. It's the pink one. Wait, what's the pink one? Yeah, the pink one. That's too many bets. That's kind of sickening to even think about. Who can we raid? Man, there's a lot of people on tonight. All kinds of choices. I think I'm going to send you guys off to... Let's go see Cowgirl Up. We haven't seen her for a while. She looks like she's playing some farming sim. You guys all know her. She's been in here a few times. She makes a lot of noise. So go over to her stream, make a lot of noise, torture her, throw things at her, whatever you feel like doing. I will see you guys probably tomorrow. Peace out.